We're going to assemble the cutting boards, and first thing we're going to do is invert the cutting board itself, and you're going to see lots of holes facing up. Those are pilot holes. And next we're going to attach the cutting board front, and we do that with 3 2.5 number 8 screws. These are the longest screws in the pack, and you'll see along this front edge, there's none along the back, there's 3 pilot holes. Attach the sides. This one I've already put the glide on, and we're going to attach the side rails with the 1 3/4 number 8s. I'm also going to screw it down with the 1 3/4 number 8s. Remember, this is the front of the glide. It has the solid bumper there. Take the small number 6 screws, or the screws that come in the pack. You're going to put that glide almost against the inside face. It lacks about 1/4 inch. You have several parts. You've got the drawer front. I've already attached the handle to this one, but the drawer front's recessed here. You can tell it's relieved. This is the right drawer side. One hole that goes toward the front. This is the left, and these are given as you face an assembled unit. You want to make sure the slot's at the bottom. And then you have the drawer back. It has a slot all the way across and 2 holes on either side. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to attach the drawer back to the drawer side. We're going to do that with, on each side gets 2 1 1/4 number 8 screws. Okay, with the sides attached, just going to turn that right up on its back there. Pick the best side. That's going to go on the inside. Okay, I'm going to put that aside for a second. Grab the drawer front. Now this is your first exposure to the bastion system, and the reason we like to start with the drawer is so that if you get this right, you get the idea of how this works. And I've already inserted one, but I'm going to show you. This one's going to go in the outside holes. You start them in here. If you need to, you can always take a little hammer, give them a little tap. This is hardwood, it won't hurt it. If you have a power screwdriver, it makes it just a little bit easier, but you can use a flat-bladed screwdriver. And what you want to do is you want to turn that all the way down, back it out, just about maybe this one 3/4 of a turn. And then you're going to make sure that the hole in the post is parallel with this slot. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to insert these little barrel nuts. If you notice, the little lip of the barrel nuts has little notches in it. That faces the bastion post. So I'm going to insert those into the hole. I'm going to take the bastion post and we're going to come right into the side of that nut. See the hole in the post. I'm going to take the set screws, 2 little set screws, and push the nut back toward the wood. You should be able to see the hole in the post through the center of that barrel nut. Then we're going to tighten it down. And what happens is that pointed part of the set screw is going to hit the side of that taper, and it's going to tighten it up. And you do that on both sides. And then we attach the handles. You take 2 of the little machine screws that have a flat head or Phillips head from the inside, and just sort of stick them through the drawer front there. Line them up. Now the last thing you want to do with the drawer is you want to attach the glides. Now I've already attached one on this side so you can get a look to see what it looks like. You're going to take one of your extension glides. This is the part that's going to attach to your drawer. There's a little black lever there. Just pull down on it and then slide that out. Put the rest of this aside. the blunt end, not the open end, the blunt end here is going to be the front. And what we're going to do is we're going to attach that to the drawer side. Okay, if you notice in the drawer sides you have two little pilot holes. You're going to take the glide, you're going to put it right up on the inside of there, and you're going to see that little pilot hole through the race slot. You put the one on the other side, and then you have your drawer ready to go. And then just put. Okay, next we're going to assemble the back assembly. Before you do that, you need to prep the legs, prep the braces, and prep the doors a little bit. Now this is a left back leg, and that's here again as you're facing the front of an assembled car. And you're going to put your bastions in, first hole, fourth hole. This is the bottom, this is where the caster goes in. This is the inside. And you're going to tighten those bastions down till you hit the wood. Back them up, oh, not quite a whole turn, until the orientation of the hole in the post is perpendicular to this long edge. Then you'll have it oriented properly. Same with the one on the back. This is the third hole down. 1, 2, 3 down. This is the top. This is the bottom. Okay? You do exactly the same thing over here with the left back. What you need to do though, now this is the top back brace. Big wide brace. 2 holes. It's going to go down toward the middle or toward the bottom. You're going to put 3/4 inch pins. Either tap them or insert them into those top holes. And you do the same thing with the bottom back brace. 3/4 inch pin, 3/4 inch pin. We're going to put 1.5 inch pins into the top and the bottom. You've got little pilot holes there. And then we're going to take the magnet pack and attach the magnet. There's a little pilot hole there. You use the small flathead screw that's in the magnet pack and screw it down, and then you've got your door prep. Remember, the way I've got it here, this is the inside of the door, this is the inside of the cabinet. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to insert 1.5 inch pins that are already in the doors into this top back brace. We're going to take the bottom back brace, and we're going to do the same thing, but this time we're going to put a washer on the bottom pin because that's the one that you pivot the door on. Okay, next thing we're going to do, we're going to put the left back leg on. We've already got the bastions in place. I'm going to slide those in to the top brace, but the first thing we're going to do is we're going to drop a barrel nut in, open the end up, thread it in up, little notches pointing toward that barrel nut. You can always adjust that. Do the same thing with the upper one. You see the threads in the barrel nut, and that post is coming right through the sides of the barrel nut. The pins are going in place. Then you're going to secure those with a little set screw. Now that you have your back panel assembled, we're going to attach the cutting board glides. These are little square sticks. Along one edge you have countersunk holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, another countersunk. That's going to face up. And you're not going to use all of these little holes, but I'll show you what we're going to do. First thing we're going to do is attach a magnet. You see the 2 little pilot holes on either end? This is a universal. You're not going to use these 2. Use the round-headed screws and attach that to this stick. I'm just going to start them here. Start one side. Then we're going to take that, turn it over, and you have pilot holes here and here just above the magnet. And I'm going to secure this using 1 1/4 number 8 screws into the pilot hole. Okay, now we're going to attach the glides to the support sticks. There's 4 holes in this little stick, but we're only going to use the first and the last coming back from the edge. The way you do that is you're going to put this little part here, the leading edge of the wide part, that's going to be flush with the end of this stick. And you're going to slide this in and out until you can see the hole through the glide. Then you're going to look back, and you're going to find the other hole back here. Then we're going to do exactly the same thing with the other side. Okay, now we're going to assemble the front panel. Same scenario as the back panel. Like we did before, on the top, we're just going to insert the pins in the door into the top of the brace and bring those together. Put the little plates, the magnet plates on with a little flathead screw. On the bottom, we're going to put a washer on that 1.5" pin. Both of those. Then we're going to line up. The next thing we're going to do, then I'm going to bring the legs up in position then, and I'm going to put my barrel nut, here again the little notches, threaded end up, line it up, put the barrel nuts in, then tighten up with the set screws. Okay, you want to put your magnet onto the side of your glide support sticks. Here again, the countersunk holds her up. Use 1 1/4, number 8. I'm just going to start that one. Then with this one, remember you have to put 3 washers under it just to level it off, because that's just a little bit higher over there. Okay, now we're going to attach the glides to the front panel. This part will be flush or almost flush with the end of this little stick here. And you're going to glide this in and out so that you can see those holes.